Man like brother Hussain, finally made it happen.
How you guys doing, man?
We're blessed, you know, we're blessed, fam.
Thank you for inviting me and making me feel comfortable. And you know, I've always had a good relationship with you guys, and you've always been just and fair and cool, man. It's nice working with you guys.
Yes, man. And I appreciate that still. Man call you the peacemaker. I call you the legendary peacemaker at Hyde Park still. What you say to that?
I'm not really a peacemaker. I'm just generally my nature. I don't know if, but generally my nature is that I'm a laid back guy. You know, when I do get debates and stuff, I do get passionate and stuff like that. But yeah, generally I'm a laid back guy. And the whole thing is that like, I came to the conclusion Islam was the truth in jail. You know, I grew up like a lot of people in a single parent family, no father around. Did the whole gang thing, this, that, and the other, in and out of jail, just chasing money and raving and stuff like that. And I know the reality of who I am. You know, I know I'm just another human being on this earth, and I know that there's no such thing as a bad man or rude boy. Anyone can get hurt. And you know, I'm a human being. I'm peaceful. I mind my own business. But if I feel going to be attacked, Islam allows us to defend ourselves. It's just like, and naturally. The reason why I acted why I did in that situation that happened is just I've been in that situation many times before.
We're gonna address that. We're gonna address that. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
I'm sorry. I thought, you know.
Okay, you're just doing a little introduction thing. Alright, say nothing.
No, just for
yeah, what I'm saying, like the man you are now, like as I said, my experience of you is I call you the peace. That's what I call you still, the peacemaker. Because any altercation I've seen in a park, you look like you're there at the end of the day to try and see if the thing can be resolved in a peaceful manner. But I've watched your YouTube page about like why you became a Muslim, and I saw your upbringing and what you used to go through. Like the man you are now is in direct contrast to the child that you was. What would you say did Islam have a part in playing to that conversion there?
Well, basically, if I wasn't Muslim now, I'd either be in jail or outside doing crime, because basically, unfortunately, we live in a secular. If you think I'm going on too much of a thing, it just indicates to me, yeah? Because, you know, unfortunately, we live in a secular, capitalistic, and I would say atheist, academically atheist world. So we're taught, you know, that the purpose of life is to have material things, and that basically the more material things you have, the better you are. Unfortunately, where I grew up in a council estate in Battersea, and council estates all over London and England and so forth, men, yeah, and young boys are told you're crap unless you have material things. And it's a reality. Girls don't want to know you, guys don't want to know you. If you go into school with Dunlop or Gola trainers in our day, people will cuss you. So you believe that basically to be special, to be important, you need material things. You know, and unfortunately on the council estates, we didn't have much IT engineers, financial consultants, aeroplane drivers, businessmen. We didn't have much role models. And
no good inspiration.
Yeah, we didn't have much like an example to follow. For example, if you go down to most of the kids on a council estate, like by the playground, well, they don't have playgrounds no more because they don't build playgrounds or youth club, but just by the busted, broken down wall. And you ask them, excuse me, do you know your father? No. Do you know your father? No. Maybe one out of 10 kids knows who his father is, and that's an arrangement where the father lives somewhere else and he sees them every once in a while. There's very few families, mother and father and stuff. So the whole thing is there's no role models. The elder ones that are there, that have the gold, the convertibles, the designer, they're all criminals. So that unfortunately, you look up to them. And because of this capitalist society, we feel it. You know, everyone wants to pull up with the Land Rover, you know what I'm saying, the nice Versace, this, that, and all these cars. Maybe the name's changed from Versace to whatever it is now, or Machino was Versace Machino. But the whole thing is that, yeah, I like most people do believe now, that listen, either I'm gonna be, yeah, on road and I have nice stuff, you know, bikes, cars, this, that, and the other, nice clothes, or I'm gonna be in jail. So the whole thing is because that's what I believe life was, and it's been done, it's been repackaged by Drake, YOLO.
Okay, only live once.
So yes, YOLO only means what? There's no God, there's no day of judgment, there's no hellfire, there's no accountability. You only live once, you live your life, you enjoy it as much as you want, and tough. Someone, if we have to go into a jewellery store, yeah, and smash and grab and knock over the old woman that's working in there, even though someone's mum, and punch her in her face, or just machete her up and take them jewels so that I can go to a rave in my nice clothes, I'm going to do it. Why? Because it's YOLO. It's tough. So basically, I was a product of my environment, and I was following the rappers. They were my prophets, I would say. The rappers were my prophets. And I was living that life.